Hey everybody, welcome back to KOTOR 2. Alright, what do you got? Mining lasers, huh? Repair kits. Excessive security is sometimes random. Yeah, probably better off. Probably better off using a single weapon at this point. No amounts of security or explosives, okay. There's droids over there. Itch. An ion cell. Component tests? Droid ions. Ooh, deadly sonic mines. Towards the fuel lines, I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. Checked the work logs, the only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosive, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I removed the remote detonators, and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can get them in a secure hold in the hangar. Victim suffers 1d6 damage each of the attacking droid's levels to a max of 10d6. Yeah, 10d6. Successful fort by the save reduces damage by half. Wow. Droid Ion Blast Mark 1. Special Droid weapon. Wait. He's level 3. He should only... Wait, he's regenerating as well. What? I'll need to blast open with explosives. Oh, our little buddy's dead. Dead. Perma-dead. Huh. I guess they changed the amount of experience needed to level up then. What rule set they're working off of this time? Okay, several parts have been removed. Let's see. Diagnostic. Access subsystems rerouted. Connecting systems burdened with a mining laser. How many spikes do I have? 3. Open the blast door to the hangar. Open the blast door to the fuel depot. All incoming and outgoing need orbital drift charts in order to navigate the asteroid field. Download error.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives. Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override. Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked. Maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Decon. Let's see. Looks communications were purposely burned out. Oh, even if you had the parts, you can't fix it. Hangar Bay map can now be referenced. Have power conduit. Okay. So I can't get in there. Guess we're going this way. T3 is a fucking beast. It's like, look at me, I can just shock you in your wee-wee. Droid stabilizer subroutine. +4 demolitions. What does this do? +2 computer use. What do we got? That's the Electro Arm. Striker, 20 ion, 30 heat, and 100% horror. 15 ion, 100% stun. I mean, that's fucking 3d6. This is straight up 3d6 damage compared to the blaster, so. And it's unlimited, so there's no it's unlimited and it gets stronger up until level 10, so there's no reason not to use it. I mean, even save for half damage, I mean, it's 3 minimum, so they save would either be 1 or, yeah, I mean, yeah, even the save DC on it would still, oh, what is that? Fuel line deposits fuel to docked ships. No ships currently docked. It's sealed. Some sort of metal case lying inside the fuel pipe, but you can't make it out. Droid maintenance area is sealed by an emergency lockdown. However, new programming has been introduced to keep it from opening even if the lockdown's cancelled. There's no way to shut down the field you can see from this terminal, which means anyone inside the facility is effectively cut off from hangar bay. Now, within the past day, a series of explosions within the mining facility has enacted an emergency lockdown. Someone has sliced the fuel depot computers and created a phantom fuel leak, sealing off the entrance of force fields to contain the blast. Open the emergency hatch. No, T3. He got shot in a wee-wee
So is that stupid droid of yours
bolt.
gonna come through or not?
It's not my droid. I don't know who he belongs to.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Strange he didn't contact us on the comm, though.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
We don't have a clear run to the hangar. That's all. All that's open is an emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Well, if it's dangerous in those tunnels, then you're the one going, not me.
Me? You're the Jedi. If one of us has to go, then it's you. Guardians of peace and justice throughout the galaxy, last I heard.
The Jedi Code doesn't apply to fallen Jedi, so don't make me any angrier, or only one of us will be standing here.
There's no way I'm going down there. You might as well lock me up again if you freed me just to throw me into a nest of Gundarks.
Fine then, you coward. I'll find a way out of this mess and leave you on this rock to die.
I'll take coward over stupid any day. I'll keep the comlink on just in case you need some help. Not that I'll come running, mind you.
You got a comm link. Party members and others can contact you and shit. Aha. Alright, so I'm guessing it's... So this didn't open at all.
Emergency lockdown is...
Well, I got sonic nullifiers. 10 versus Sanic.
In effect, turbolifts have been sealed to contain.
So from what Honky was telling me, the thing for being light side in this game is you basically get an ability that lets you cast all of your buffs at once in one go. And I guess the dark side ability is like a super variant of Force Choke or something. Not quite sure. Never really got all that far into this one.
Can you read me?
What do you want?
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
Well, if you have anything else useless to say in the future, keep it to yourself.
If you can handle yourself, fine. I'm just looking out for my own skin. Atten, out.
I don't need you. I only need robots and an old lady. Minor uniform, survey gear. Well, this is useless, so it's safety harmless. +1 demo? Sure, why not? Only works on heat. Meh. Awareness. I have awareness. Components? Charge! Hello? Alright then, so I can't necessarily get that stuff right now. Because this dipshit's gonna loot it from where the mine is. How much do I need to level up? 1,110? Repair parts. Ew. Maybe I shouldn't have activated it. Pheromone package. Nope, crap. Stealth field enhancer. Advanced mining laser. Oh, hey. Cool. skills. Dual strike. Using teamwork to defeat enemies when attacking character and other party members also. Oh. Finesse with. There's weapon finesse with lightsabers? Oh, but it only applies to their hit chance. Still. Center has extra experience, adding 1d4. Precise shot, stealth run. No. Oh, I can't get that yet. What was that? Per level. Plague. Power does not affect droids. Why not? I won't be able to get Plague until level 12 anyhow. Oh. Okay, so now that I actually have Demolition as a class skill, I should not have activated that thing. Actually, what I probably should do... It still won't let me fuck with that. Yeah, I shouldn't have wasted those parts. Oh crap, that's... Fuck, that's the mining shield. Shit. Actually, it's a good time to see. So you can use it for... You can still use items from the inventory. Okay. Now that I have 1 point of demolitions. Shit. Oh well. Alright. Don't think we'll wind up coming back down here, but just in case. Leave those things be. Alright, droid function. Reassign droid mining protocols to mine sealed doors. Cancel all. How many computer? Oh, whoops. Raise the temperature's core in the tunnels to blind droid thermal sensors. Shut down the containment fields. Should have checked to see how many computer spikes I had. Oops.
Everybody here?
What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with him on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So he's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. He's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If he's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have him walking around here. I don't know what he'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Kurta, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Gorda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Oh, thanks, asshole. Make sure to fucking kill you. Fear the power of the far side. I am Cynic Man. Oh wow. Droid had money. Unlimited power! Ah, another computer spike. Now which way is which? I probably could have snuck around that. Basic ionite blade. Trust me, whatever you've detected, it's probably my fault.
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
Great. How much further to the exit?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Well, on the bright side, we don't have to worry about coming back down here for mines. Wait, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, hell. Contoured. That burn. Oh, he didn't use the security tunnel, or? fucking sucks. Why won't it... That's based off of... I'm literally like... Is there anything I could have missed? The only thing I can... How many repair parts do I have in that? Okay. Dupe. Crap. That's close. What if I make it blow up? Does... Let's see... Can I eke out 70 experience from this? No. That did not do that. Fuck. Okay, it just, yeah, it won't let me. Oh, really? Oh, okay, so disabling these does give me experience. I didn't see anything popping up, so... Well. Padawan. See, I didn't see anything popping up, so I didn't think that disarming them actually gave me experience. But now that I know, and knowing is half the fucking battle, aha! No, I seriously did not. I had no feedback. There was no feedback that was actually giving me anything. But now I know. So now, what do I want? Probably another point of strength. Yeah. Alright, so keep our repair up. Okay, I can't get Force Lightning until level 9. I start working on slow, though. Get my Plague powers. I mean, it's the same as it was in the first KOTOR. Plague is fucking broken as shit. 100 DC save, they can't, so it's impossible for them to save against it. And it's just, yeah, it only works on organics, but yeah, it's just like, okay, you can't save against this. You lose 12, you know, fucking stat points just to all your physical stats. Just bleh. Alright then, so 3980. You get more experience from recovering them also. I was getting 30 experience for... Yeah, I was getting 30 experience for disarming them. I'm getting double that for recovery. So this whole little back and forth adventure of absolute time wasting, turns out it definitely worth it. So not only do you get experience for disarming mines, you get more experience for recovering them. Which in a way makes absolutely perfect sense, because considering that recovering them is a more difficult task. Not saying that just getting experience for disabling them is a bad thing, but I mean, I would have gladly accepted the same amount of experience because you do get the mine as well. But I do understand why that would be the case. It is a more difficult task, ergo you get more experience. So, cool! And now I can use the little dinky detonator to explode, I can use a little dinky detonator to blow up the, the crate, so I don't have to miss out on loot. Because missing out on loot is one of the most painful fucking things ever. To a fucking item hoarding asshole like me, anyway. It's like the last game. I had like fucking 40 some odd thermal detonators. I was gonna throw them all at fucking Darth Malak, but he just didn't want to fucking stay away. He wanted to be a dick. Broken items. No, actually no broken items. I'm actually kind of surprised. Then again, it forces you to blow that one up, so that would kind of be shit if it broke the items in there, if it forced you to blow them up. Cool. I have little dinky boom booms I can use to unlock stubborn things. Front flip of justice! Oh, hey, bud. It's Baird from Gears of War. He died. Oh, no.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
Unit was last seen near the hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
Huh. Oh, maybe you can answer something else for me.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Either I'm short or HK is really fucking tall. I don't remember him being that tall. What are you?
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This mod has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
Veiled threats?
Clarification. Oh, yes, Master. Sometimes the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities requires the use of every weapon in one's verbal arsenal. The unspoken threat of violence to a listener's loved ones, or if possible, their entire planet, can effectively break the deadlock in the most stubborn of negotiations.
So what's the translation droid doing on Paragus?
Irritated explanation. That question has been looping through my query module with alarming frequency, Master, and no satisfactory answer has been forthcoming. As a result, I have chosen instead to turn my efforts to answering the question as to how I may depart this drifting disaster area as quickly as possible.
And what have you determined?
Answer. It is only a matter of time before a ship or freighter docks with the Paragus facility. When that occurs, we shall depart this place forever.
Wait all you want. I'm getting out of here on my own.
Condescending retraction. I believe you will do your best, Master. This facility would have to be nailed down with a droid-level precision to prevent your escape.
Leave condescending out of your speech conditionals from now on or else.
Placating answer. Oh, of course, Master. I shall endeavor not to forget such descriptors in the future. If I do, I assure you, it is merely a result of memory damage I have suffered since our arrival. Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Okay. How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was the previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken. Most curious.
Drugged? What do you mean, drugged?
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Care to explain how I got locked in the cargo hold?
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed, Master. My vocabulator seems to be malfunctioning.
Okay, how'd I get from the Harbinger to here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Okay, what was the freighter that the Harbinger brought on board? Fuck you, Windows 10. Uh-oh. Windows 10? Oh, okay. Alright, I had to left click and select close window.
Explanation? I believe it was a smuggler's
weird.
vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
The Ebon Hawk came here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
How'd they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Unpleasantness? What are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
And then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
So, what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough? What do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are you responsible for all this?
Defensive answer. Master, I am a protocol droid, not a well-crafted assassination droid of unrivaled sophistication. To have carried out the actions that took place here would have required an unusual set of skills. It is highly unlikely I possess the knowledge of how to reprogram the memory cores of base worker-class droids into killing machines, let alone to terminate the organics at this facility, utilizing only Aerotech 500 series laser mining drills and explosives fashioned from proton missile cores.
I think you're responsible.
Admission. I cannot and will not attempt to change your mind, Master. I would urge you to consider that your Kolto tank treatments may have caused some disorientation.
Right.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
What's that body there?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Screams?
Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone! Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His His remaining attempts at communication are variations in Decibel Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
I'll be going now. I love HK. It's fucking awesome. Oh, anyway. That conversation took us over time. So I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.